what spiritual gifts are not. To help us understand what they are, what are they not? Here's what they're not. It's not a natural talent. It's not DNA at birth, okay? So you don't say, well, our family is spiritually gifted with basketball because we're all 7 feet tall. That's not a spiritual gift. That's DNA is what's happening right there, okay? That's something you're born with. None of my family there's never been a Mott that has made it to the NBA yet, right? Not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. We're going to have to work on our personalities. We're not going to have to, dunk the ball. It's not going to happen. Okay, so it's not a DNA thing. Let me give you an example. Ronaldo, most famous soccer player in the world, Ronaldo, amazing, amazing guy. Well, there's Ronaldo and there's also Ronaldo Jr. Let me show you a picture. This is his son. Do you think his son is going to be pretty good at this same sport? Probably so. He's grown up around it. He's got some athletic bones in him. He's going to be able to do it. Doesn't mean that every athlete's got an athlete kid, but you can see the DNA that's transferring in that place. So number two, it's not an acquired talent. It's not a natural ability, and it's not an acquired talent. So you don't say, well, I'm spiritually gifted with gardening. I'm spiritually gifted with cooking. I have watched so many YouTube videos on DIY. I think I'm spiritually gifted with XYZ. That's not it. That's not what's happening. It's not a learned thing. Now, you can get better at it. You can learn to operate in your spiritual gifts more. You can hone your gift. I've read books on preaching and books on speaking, books on Christian life, books on leadership, books on pastoring. So I'm not saying you can't, but it's not an acquired talent. See, when our worship team is up here, they don't have a spiritual gift of a guitar, but they may have a gift of service as they serve by practicing and leading us in worship, a gift of teaching as they give us good theology through the songs, a gift of evangelism as they're trying to draw people in. Do you see it? But it's not a gift of tuba or a gift of guitar or a gift of this, that, or the other. It's not an acquired ability. Marcus Witt is a famous Spanish pastor, and he was asked by a Spanish worship leader. He was asked by this kid came up to him after a concert and said, would you pray for me that I could play the piano as well as you do? And he said, son, you get the piano skills by practice, not by prayer. Now, you can pray about it, but here's how you get good at the piano. You sit down for hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, right? And again, you can hone your gifts, but it's not an acquired talent. It's to be used for the Lord and God's glory in your life. Hey, thanks for watching. To find out more about Houston's First, you can subscribe to our channel or you can go to houstonsfirst.org.